Hey folks, and welcome back to Pattaya. Last night we were on Soy 7, always something new and exciting to look at on Soy 7. We'll come back and I'll show you what this is at the end, but for today, for this afternoon, we're at maybe Pattaya's ultimate raw bar. You'll see it's something a little different. And the main feature is a shot. Shots in Pattaya are pretty popular, but this is one that you may actually want to say no to. So let's jump into it. I'll tell you all about it. So Pattaya's ultimate raw bar. We are right on 3rd Road today. We're just adjacent to Soy 21, kind of in the middle of town, a little bit closer to Pattaya Klang. But it's called Samed Restaurant, Samed Bar, meaning raw bar. There's kind of a new, a novelty, I would think it is, a new novelty around town. It's called a squid cocktail. So that's the big draw to come in. Just about everything else you can get anywhere else, but not every place has the squid cocktail. So what a squid cocktail is an oversized tall shot glass, about the same diameter as a shot glass, but it's taller. The bottom's about an inch of what's called namjim. Namjim is a very spicy, a little bit sweet, very sour and spicy, like chili relish, very thick consistency. You take your live squid. The squid jumped out when they saw the shot glass. But you take a live squid, if you're lucky enough to grab it, and put it head first down into the namjim. That kind of terminates the squid. I think it suffocates it or whatever. And then you drink it like you would a shot at a bar or a cocktail or anything for that matter. Down the hatch. The whole thing raw with all that goodness. Now here's the thing. Some people don't like to do it the minute they put it in the sauce. They like to let it sit in there, let it stew in there. What will happen is it will discharge its ink. The pink-orange namjim will actually turn black, jet black, and that's from the ink. The girls here say that adds flavor. However, V was all excited to eat one until she saw the ink go into the namjim and turn black. Then she refused. She refused to eat one, and then they gave me a ration for not eating one, for not trying one. So I don't feel bad because V wouldn't eat one either. She would have eaten it without the ink in it. I guess the ink gland is in the squid. If you swallow it, you're still getting the ink. It's just not going to be on your lips and tongue. But anyway, that's just the appetizer. We'll look at the show here, and then we'll see what else comes. Yeah, interesting presentation here. Excuse me, ma'am, did you order the squid? Oh, okay. Here, have one. I think the squid were secretly talking amongst themselves in the bowl. Probably say, hey, on the count of 3, I'm making a break for it. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. So just because it's the raw bar doesn't mean it's all raw. There was other stuff that wasn't raw. I got fried chicken wings as an example, but there was the raw squid, of course, and then a squid like sashimi came out. It had 2 eyes on it. The eyes were like looking back at you. There was raw salmon. I actually had some of that. Salmon sushi, salmon sashimi rather, in a very spicy, salty sauce. And there was raw shrimp and a salad, but then there was a tom yum shrimp, a cooked dish, and some fried rice, big plate of fried rice. So there's other stuff if you don't dig the raw bar. And now there was raw oysters too. I forgot the raw oysters. They came out before the squid eye sashimi. And the raw oysters, I tell you, they look pretty good. Still not as big as the ones we had up in Udon Thani a couple months ago, but they loaded them up. They load them up with the namjim. They load them up with little pieces of garlic and then like a chili paste. And I tell you, they take like a minute just preparing one. So yeah, raw oysters, that's more my speed. That's what I'm used to at raw bars. That's very popular back home where I'm from. But, you know, I guess everybody eats theirs differently. I generally add a little lemon, a little Tabasco sauce. I've seen horseradish. But here, they do it a little bit different. I didn't have any of these. I just wanted to see how they would eat it, what they would do. And I must say, it was an interesting blend of flavors, especially that dried or crunchy or fried, I guess, fried garlic. The chili paste, the namjim, all kind of goes together. A lot of times it's the same. It's spicy in there. It's sour, a little bit salty. It's all the main flavor groups represented. But they all did it exactly the same, pretty much. V went to eat hers, and apparently she had forgot the green stuff. So there was an assist for that. But after they were all prepared, very delicately, I might add, then it was down the hatch with these as well. They enjoyed, that's the way they like to eat it. So 5 of those came out. I think V had 2, and it was 3 girls, so somebody only got 1. Put it that way. But after the oysters, then it was time for the squid eyes. And I don't know, something told me maybe you're not supposed to eat the squid eyes, but they insisted. They've seen, like on social media, Facebook, they love to eat this stuff and post it on Facebook. It's what they do. They insisted that they've seen it, but both of the girls that tried the eyes, they flat out didn't like it. Even they doctored it up with almost the same type of treatment that they gave those oysters. They didn't like it. They both said mayoroy, which means not good tasting. So, yeah, I would refrain from the eyes. I refrain from the whole thing. I don't eat raw squid. I like squid steamed in a salad, as long as it's cooked in some way. The fried squid, the sautéed, whatever. But the raw, I don't care for that. But anyway, nice place here. They got all the seafood when you walk in, and they have another location not too far from here as well, Samed Bar. Prices, I think the seafood might be fairly priced. Some of the other stuff, like chicken wings for 159 baht, I wasn't feeling that. But I think the seafood is fairly reasonably priced, and the big fried rice, we got that kind of stuff. So anyway, it's something different. They like to eat these things, these trendy kind of concoctions, post them on their social media. That's what makes the world go around here. Anyway, we'll enjoy the rest of it. Did you get enough to eat? Did you get enough to eat?
Not sure. Maybe one more.
You don't like the eyeball, right?
I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it.
But you like the shot, the squid shot. Hello, June?
Yeah, the shot is good.
The shot is good, but not the eyeball.
No.
Oh, you don't eat the shot?
No, you have to try. You have to try.
I think they had their full. Yeah, not so fast. Never assume a Thai girl's had enough to eat. Moments later, it was time for another round of shots after that whole big dinner with the fried rice and the tom yum and all the... I don't know, another round of shots. But, well, this time I think V got up the courage to try hers. Last time she refused, but I think she was encouraged. And, you know, she gave it a try, and that's what she came there for. She was very excited to eat that. But I think I think she was glad she tried it, and she did say it tasted pretty good. So anyway, she's enjoying it. Let's go back over to Soy 7, where we began this episode, and see what's new and exciting down there. Like I told you, it's always something these days. We were at Hedonism 2 weeks ago, I don't know, what's that been open now, 2 months?
2 months, yeah.
Wow, it went by quick. Of course, A7. So if you get off the bot bus on 2nd Road, maybe you're coming from one of the hotels or one of the condos, the Edge, the Base, so maybe the Bayview Hotel, it's going to drop you off right here at the top of Soy 7, and the hookup bar, the hookup corner, will be the first one they come to.
The first one you see, and also, look, it's the last, actually more than the lockdown, the last couple of years. You come around here and it looks really rough here, you know. There was the derelict 7-Eleven, but even when there was a 7-Eleven, it looks a bit rough. Yeah. But I think we've done a good job, and this will actually. I looked at it tonight, and I looked at it from across the road, and I thought, wow, you know, vehicles driving past will go, wow, Soy 7's open.
Yeah, I gotta say, if not for you, with your 3 bars, down there is, I think, inspired by you, but the Soy would still look like some of the other ones. Look at Soy 8. Soy 8's coming back. But I don't think it's as lively as this.
No, I think this one's more lively, but particularly this. Look, it's nowhere near as what it was. Yeah, we're probably the Soy's probably running at about 25% of what it used to do. Right. But you'll see the top end here now is better than it's ever been.
I think so. I remember when I used to ride down here, the first block or two was always nothing until you got down by the bar complex.
Yeah.
Then there was always a lot of action and people out on the street and all. So he's right. The first block or the top block is kind of the busy one right now.
Yeah, it's reversed, hasn't it? You know, it
has.
To me, look, I see it like a project. You know, I see things like a project. When people tell me, walk away, it's never going to happen. That's the worst thing to say to me. Now, you have to think about this. I took on rent for this whole building, and A7 Bar managed it for 3 months on its own and still made a profit.
That's right.
And then I've got 2 more now sharing the same rent, so it can only get better.
That's right. These didn't open overnight. We were here, I don't know, it seems like 2 or 3 months ago, and I was telling you guys about the 7-Eleven being torn down, and they were just in there with cement, and, you know, the rough work. Now it's a beautiful bar. Did you design all that yourself, or did you bring a designer?
Yeah, we've got an architect named Danny Gombar, and he's really good. He's done, apart from the SN, he's done all my bars, and he knows what I want, and he does it. And when he comes back, I'm like, wow, yeah, that's what I want. But this one's really nice looking.
I tell you, each one you kind of outdo yourself, you know. A7 was nice, but Hedonism was up a level. And now this new one, it's just the lighting in there and all the little styling cues. You can tell it's getting better as it goes.
Thank you, mate. I'll take that as a compliment.
Anyway, we got to check in with Mr. Elton John and have a good evening here.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Thank you, guys. Cheers.
Thank you. So there you go. New on Soy 7, the hookup corner. A great night there, great night. And Pattaya's very own Elton John, always on top form. Big thanks to everybody who said hi. Lots of, wow, almost I can't even remember everybody. So many people came up, said hi. They're here in town. They watched the last couple years, but now they're here in town, including 2 lovely ladies from India. So hi, and thanks for stopping by. I think everybody who came had a great time and enjoyed themselves, and we've got a lot of new and exciting changes coming up ourselves here. Tune in this weekend, a lot coming up, but that will have to wait until another episode because I'm going to have to go ahead and leave this one off right here. And as usual, I'll thank you for watching, and until next time, bye for now.